While the language of this world is similar to ours, it's her covenant with Zenos that should ensure we can understand one another. The magic for summoning voidsent also facilitates communication, you see. Without this component, a mage would struggle to make his mind known to his servant. So, I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it that you're after? We were looking for a voidsent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you. We are visitors to this world, and know little and less of its workings and ways. We would be grateful if you could tell us all about it, about yourself. So it's information you seek. What do you offer for it? I beg your pardon? Voidsent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you pay the price. That is the sole rule in this world you call the void. That makes sense. Pray forgive our ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value here. Voidsent crave one thing alone. Ether. In return for information, I offer you mine. Just not all of it, mind you. I still have need of my life. Very well. I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. Then we have a bargain. If we are to talk about the void, let us do so outside. Come with me. Are you going to make me run all the way back? Hello? You needn't worry for me. My life force is a small price to pay for her knowledge, and I will recover it quickly enough once we have returned home. What if we don't return home as quickly as you think? We cannot allow Ishtola to bear the burden alone. When next the opportunity arises, I will offer my own ether. Their one rule is no different from that of many in our own world. It's those like Alphino who are a rare breed. Always Alphino, right, Estinian? Ooh. Looks nice.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished.
Whose voice is this? So familiar.
I don't know.
Before the war, the Contramemoria.
Contra what now?
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, voidsent.
Not all. I know at least 2 people from this world.
We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin-eaters, darkness begat voidsent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a voidsent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
We don't know who or what our shard is on the 13th.
Okay.
What if this voidsent ends up being our shard? Like Ardbert was in the first. Wouldn't it be something if Zenos actually used our shard as his avatar?
As you say, I am voidsent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb.
Oh.
As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
But you act different. I like you already.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I've neglected to ask your name.
Yeah, we all did.
As we say mortal, you may call me voidsent.
No! You must
That
have
is
a name.
liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
Then call me what you will. I care not.
We are all looking at each other.
How about Zero?
Zero? Why zero?
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. Zero, then.
Oh, you care. I am quite sure you care. I think it's a nice name. Here is the fruitful partnership. Yes.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
No,
Zero,
not like that.
While there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes.
Yes. Ajdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us.
Oh, we are being watched.
Did you say something?
No.
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of voidsent, perhaps.
Opie, we are being watched. By whom? Okay. No one else seems to be nearby. Perhaps it was just a trick of the wind. Trick of the wind? If naught is out of the ordinary, I should like to hear more from Zero. I can't imagine there are many part voidsent like her who remember the world as it was. Destiny in? We may have subdued the voidsent here, but I doubt they will remain that way. Remain vigilant. Zero? Beginning. A curious notion in a world where all has come to an end. You have a point. But life begins anew. I must say, we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we should continue the conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible, given its few points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. You shall have it as soon as we have arrived. Be careful, Y'shtola. Just don't start giving your ether left and right. Creepy music. Oh! Oh! Honey?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Let's talk to the guys first. I'll see to the payment, and then we may ask Zero what she knows about Ajdaya. All appears unchanged here. Nian? I feel eyes on us. Stay alert. Okay, Zero. Do your thing. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequence.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
Just don't take all of it, okay? Uh-oh.
You're mine.
Oh. Excuse me?
That I should miss my mark.
You again?
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Death doesn't exist.
Uh-oh.
Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty.
Stel to the
But
rescue.
in the 13th,
Yeah.
the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
Thank you for all the explanations, Y'shtola. What would we do without you?
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Yeah, it seems to be the case, Rashan. Why are you looking at him?
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's.
Excuse me?
My mouth waters at the memory.
What is the memory? I hope you didn't consume her.
What?
I must devour you too.
You
Yes,
too?
I must. Ye drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
Can you not do that? Stop it!
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
Destiny's like, I'm ready to kill. Zero?
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
Yeah, where are you going?
That you would. But you already owe me a debt. And until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger.
Oh boy. Come on!
Speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast.
Ah.
Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
Sure, whatever you say. Time to fight.
This domain serves.
Do I want to kill them one by one?
Come,
Not really.
upon their flesh.
The castle answers his
Hello, they're not getting stunned. How very nice.
We do well to break up this feast quickly.
I am trying, Y'shtola.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
I'm a white mage, you know. I can't really do it that fast. Anyone else?
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth.
Are you going to raise them again? Okay. Can we pull? Varshan, can you pull these as well? Would be very nice, you know. You guys kill that one, I'm gonna kill this one, and now what? Please stop it! Can we not attack that one?
A retreat may be in order.
Retreat? Are you serious? Oh yeah, you are serious. Okay. Shall we go now? Perhaps?
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
Can we not consume them?
Try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
Oh, come on, girl!
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing.
What?
Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
Okay.
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
She's a nice voidsent. Wait, are you able to destroy them? What? She's technically a reaper. She's reaping them. Yeah.
They've been crystallized.
Let's gather those.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Zero, would you like to be a scion? We are gathering all sorts of weird people. That would work. How are you doing this?
Satisfied?
Well, she's disenchanting them and getting massive.
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
Spooky slice, yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? What have you done?
That song is so... Did you watch all of it? The Spooky Slice from Joe Cat. The Spooky Slice is the Spooky Slice.
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
Wouldn't it be funny if she yelled, "A test of your reflexes," after spending so much time with Zenos?
However incurred, a debt is a debt.
Varshan, take the aggro, please. Thank
I
you.
will repay it here and now.
She can turn voidsent into crystal.
Yeah, we saw it, Hishtola.
What is this power?
Attend to the minions first.
What am I supposed to do now?
Two minions.
No. It's Zero's duty to do that. We can't target them. Oh, hello.
Reinforcements!
This will hurt.
Zero! Help! Thank you.
We cannot win without Zero. We must help.
Oh, wait! No! No! Help! Help! Hishtola, help! There's a shackle! Help! there we go. Zero, I saved your life. You owe me a debt.
Another debt to repay.
Yes, exactly. Another debt to repay. Yep.
This magic. We must stop him now.
I am trying. Oh my god. Stola, come here. Stola. Stola. Ouchies. Come on. There we go. Do it, go.
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again.
No, you're gonna be Crystal. Come on.
What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this?
It's the spooky slice.
To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet...
Hi.
Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom.
Yes, he did.
Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
He's a crystal now. So, what should we do with the crystals? There are so many of them now. Uh-oh. Echo? Okay. Probably to the time with gold. Yes. Uh-huh.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you forth hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade, that I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, yes, but what of the promised gift? In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
What? Is that Ajdaya?
Yeah.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether.
Are they keeping her so that they can feed on her?
This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my 4 arch-fiends.
I hope they didn't kill her.
As they are now, they can consume
Yeah.
but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well. the creature may yet serve other ends.
Like what? Guys, I saw something. No, I'm alright. You should know by now that it's the echo, right? You should all know.
The voidsent's essence remains.
Yeah, what are we to do with
It has been
those?
sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmiglione called them.
Scarmiglione. I should remember that name. It's hard to pronounce.
I take it they
Don't need
are
to, she's
connected
dead.
to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contramemoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
Oh. Oh, well, now I feel sorry for the voidsent for some reason.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ishtal, just give your ether and be done with it. Just don't take too much, okay?
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
I sit in your bed with coin.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
I did. Let me tell you, I saw Ajdaya. She was bound. They were feasting on her.
Resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ajdaya.
Most likely.
Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
Okay, by the way, as I never played any other Final Fantasy game, I have no idea about the significance of this Golbez guy.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
Sure. What are we going to do with the crystals? Zero, do you have an idea? If Golbez has Ajdaya at his mercy, then we must find him. Hopefully Zero has knowledge that will aid us in our search. We have vanquished one of Golbez's archfiends, but 3 remain. As troublesome as this one, I expect. There's nothing like the ether of a living mortal. I haven't felt so satisfied since my return. Well, bon appetit, I suppose? In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer a few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. Well, we kinda saved her life, so... From Memoria to Golbez and his archfiends, we have more questions now than answers, but it's a sign that we are making progress. Alia, you have come to the 13th before, yes? You fought voidsent here. I just love the fact that it's playing, like, the World of Darkness music. But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. They seemed to stay dead at the time, yes. I was in a bit of a rush and didn't have time to wait around and see. I'm gonna say that one. We were kind of running, you know. From what I know of your foray, I can hardly blame you. Perhaps they returned after you left, but if they didn't, there must be a reason why. The There are circumstances in which we are unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow. But in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct voidsent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey, a fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet, despite his greater strength, Scarmiglione managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe you understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you sow should speak for itself. I can bind the ether of the soul in crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contramemoria, but I'm the only one left. I'm told that heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called orosite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Orosite? I do not know this word. The world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I have never thought about that. I do know, though, that voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can, because I'm mortal in part. I see.
She's an immortal mortal.
Zero. I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other voidsent again. Let us entrust the task to Alia. Her echo will help facilitate communication. Well, yeah, true. More importantly, she should be able to maintain her composure better than a concerned sibling. Yeah, her. Yeah. That I cannot deny. No, don't say that phrase. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps.
Finally, acceptance passed.
Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. Scarmiglione, too, appeared surprised by Zeros' power. As she says, it must be a lost art. This makes her invaluable to our cause, far more than someone who can simply communicate. Excuse me. According to your vision, Golbez recruited his champions and raised an army by offering a dragon's ether in exchange. Whatever his crusade, it's unconscionable to use a dragon's life force as fodder. He'll answer for his deeds. I know what it feels like to have my essence blended with that of another. Yet tumultuous though it was only one worm's soul. To be bound to scores of others over thousands of years sounds horrible. So with this echo of yours, you can see into the past? Interesting. Those memories may as well be all that remains of it, though. Everything and everyone was warped by darkness. However storied it may appear, this castle is simply the product of its mistress's mind. Oh, these again? Really? So the clever one hadn't been eaten? If no one wants it, then perhaps... No, you're not going to eat it. Golbez? Of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee, though soon there will be nowhere to run. It seems the Archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. But what about you? You were crying about your mistress. If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return, then I may bask in her gaze again. Do you know anything about Golbez? Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the Archfiends. They're very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did. It seems the Archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. The tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you! Do you know anything about Golbez? Golbez? I know of him from those I have eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. I see. Oh, you have finished already? Or did we get carried away talking? There is no easy way to mark the passage of time in this world, nor do I imagine such things concern voidsent. It would take considerable mental fortitude to still care after millennia in this endless night. Is there no end to their questions? I should have demanded more ether. There. Oh, poor lady. No trouble on your end either? Good. I dare say Scarmiglone's fate served as sufficient warning. Let's hope that those elsewhere have the same sense. Welcome back, Alia. Were you able to learn aught of value? A few things about Golbez. How he's attacking other domains, he's powerful, no one really sees him. The countless voidsent answer to the Archfiends, who in turn answer to Golbez as your vision did suggest. Scarmiglone's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the Archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other Archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I'm determined to save my sister Ajdaya. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? I've gotten in the way of my world already. If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? No. If you accompany us, we can offer you protection. Surely you must desire something. Name it.
How are you going to protect her?
But true, she's very powerful already. Well, she still can be, like, consumed and stuff.
She
okay,
doesn't
name
care.
it. I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I didn't bother to resist when the ones here fell upon me. What matters in a world that's already dead? By that logic, you have no reason to refuse our requests. The payment need but be to your satisfaction, correct? Did I not already say as much from the start? Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in ether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the Archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. Can we go to the sanctuary? I know the letter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle? I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one, but regardless of size, all can be won over with ether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once. I already have a mount. Guys, I have an 8-seater. It's a whale. I can take us. Not good. Lord Golbez must hear of this. Aren't you ugly? And very slow. It's like Golbez needs to hear of this and then very slowly goes away.